Okay, today I'm explaining polynomials. Polynomials, as you all know, is a combination of unidentified values. For example, an x or a y. To identify a polynomial, you should first know the basics. Well, you know at the basic, you should know how to add the degree. So, for example, a degree of a polynomial here. X4, the degree of x equal 4 because it is the value that the x has a power to. While if you have a number like 12 which has no x, then you will find that the degree of it is 0 since it has no power. While also if you have 2a square y x square, the degree is equal to 4 since the combined value of the powers are 4. Okay. Now also, in order to know the basics, you should know the name of each function. A constant has a graph in which the x or y doesn't cross any zero. For example, 1 is a point only, while a linear has an unidentified number in it or an x. So for example, 1x plus 1. The value should at least cross the line once. So like come here for example. A quadratic function crosses two zeros. So for example 2x squared plus 2x plus 1. And here it goes on. 2x to the power 3. It crosses 3 zeros, and quartic is 2x to the power 4, which crosses 4 zeros. In order to classify polynomials, we should put the value with the highest degree first. For example, if you have 3 plus x squared plus x plus x cubed. X cubed has the highest degree, so I put it first. X squared has the second highest degree. 4x has the third highest degree. And 3 has the lowest degree. This is the correct classification of the value. Now, in order to subtract or add, we should follow the same pattern. So for example, we have 2x plus 3x squared plus 2 plus 1 plus x cubed. So we add them now, but first we have to classify them. So it becomes 3x squared plus 2x plus 2 plus x plus x squared, x cubed plus 1. Okay, so x cubed is the highest number, so we put it first. X cubed. X cubed. And second highest number is 3x squared. So we put 3x squared plus 3x squared. And then the third highest number is 2x plus 2x. And then we have 2 and 1, which is equal to plus 3. This is how to add or subtract a value. Okay, now okay, thank you, and now we're done the 3.1 polynomial. Okay, now I'm going to enter to lesson 3.2 when I'm doing the multiplying polynomials. So now, as I multiply polynomials, I will do the easiest first. For example, you have 3x and then between brackets 2x squared plus 4. The 3x would multiply both the 2x squared and the 4. So the x would multiply as a normal multiplication. However, since there is 3x, and since we have x's here and 4, instead of the old multiplication when we used to multiply it by 3, now we have to add the degrees to each other. For example, 3 times 2 equals 6. X squared plus 1x and plus x to the power 1 is equal to x to the power 3, which is now equal 6x cubed plus 4 times 3 equal 12. And then we have the x times 0x, or times x equal x. So now it's equal to 12x plus 6x cubed. Now this is a simple multiplication is done. Now moving to the next part, which is a little more complicated, and we need to classify it like last lesson. Okay, first we have to classify the equation, which is equal to, here in the first bracket, 2x squared plus x plus 4. In the second bracket, 3x squared plus 4x plus 4. So now, regardless of the way you multiply them, you should multiply each number individually. The 2x squared alone, the x alone, and the 4 alone, like each one was separate. For example, now 2x squared, we will start with multiplying it. 2 times 3 equals 6, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. So we have 6x to the power 4 plus 4 times 2, 8, 2 plus 1, 3, plus 8x cubed, and then 2 times 4, 8, 0 plus 2 equal 8x squared, plus 8x squared. Now the second number, which is x, plus 3x times 1 equal 1, 2 and 1 equals 3x cubed. Then we have 4x and x, so 1 plus 1 equal 2, then it's equal to 4x squared. And then we have the final part, 4 times x equal 4x. And then to the final multiplication, which is 4. 4 times 3x squared equal 12x squared. 4 times 4x equals 16x. And 4 times 4 equals 16. Now we add them all together. Add all these numbers together. Okay, now we put the highest number first, which is 6x to the power 4. Or without the brackets, actually. And then the second highest number. We have 8x cubed and 3x cubed. 8x plus 3x equal 11x cubed plus 11x cubed. Now we will add the squares. We have 8x squared, 4x squared, and 12x squared. 8 plus 4 equal 12, plus 12 equal 24. So equal plus 24x squared. Now we add the x's together. We have 4x and we have 16x, which is equal to 20x. And finally we have the 16, then plus 16. This is how it simplifies it. And now into the last part, which is expanding them. For example, x plus 3 cubed. Or actually, let's start with y. X plus y cubed, which is equal to x plus y multiplied by x plus y multiplied by x plus y. So now, to make things easier, we start with two of them and then leave one to the end. So x plus y, x plus y, and then we leave x plus y. X times x equal x squared. X plus y, x times y equal 2x equal xy. So x squared plus xy. And then y times x equal another xy. And then y. Okay. So x cubed is left alone. And then we have add 2x squared y. So 2x squared y plus x squared y equal 3x squared y. And then y squared, and then we have y cubed and xy squared. So xy squared plus 2xy squared equal plus 3x y squared, and then we have the y cube alone. So we rearrange it equal x cubed plus y cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared. Okay. And then to the last equation, is also the same. However, we have a number this time. So x plus 4 squared is equal to x plus 4 multiplied by x plus 4. X times x equal x squared. X times 4 equal 4x. 4 times x equal 4x. 4 and 4 times 4 equals 16. Now we simplify it. X squared plus 8x plus 16. And that's how you do it. Thank you, and I'm Faris Shahrul. And I explained to you multiplying polynomials and polynomials. Thank you.